Right, hello YouTube, welcome to Talk and Tinker. This is going to be my second webisode on the Peugeot 107 that you saw me buy in my first video. So I'm going to try and go over all the problems, get it cleaned up, figure some stuff out. Here's the car. As you can see, it's real nasty, like really dirty. If we go in the car, I might lift it open. We look in here, it's pretty nasty. Like we've got mould in places, mould down here, all the cups are dirty. This is cracked, but I'm not going to spend any money on changing that. We've got 10p down there, I think. I'm a rich man. Oh, that's the horn. And listen to, I noticed that the interior here has been dismantled, and if you look down here, the carpets are super wet. Now apparently it's a common problem for the seals to go on the boot and the doors, and I messaged the guy that I bought it off, like obviously I bought it, I can't take it back, and that's when you buy a second-hand car, that's sort of what you got to deal with. When you buy a second-hand car, you've got to make sure that you look over it thoroughly. Now I could have sworn that there wasn't wet carpets in it when I bought it, but that could have just been me. I might have just been like, it's a cheap car, I'm just gonna get it, fuck it, you know what I mean? So I bought it now, I've got to deal with the consequences, and that's the game really. You buy shit cars for cheap, you do them up, and you hope you make some money. So I've got to sort that out. I've read on forums that you can just put silicone on the inside the door seals where it makes contact to the actual metal frame. So I'm going to try and do that, but first I'm got to get it off the trailer, give it a bit of a wet vac, just get the moisture out of it, and then hopefully, it's a bit hard to do it in one person, but I'm going to try and just place the hose on the roof, or get a friend, if I can find a friend, to hold the hose over the door and just identify where the leak's coming from. But I think first protocol is, yeah, let's just get it vacuumed, get the wet out, so when I'm running the hose over it, I can actually identify where it's coming from. Right, cool. See you in a bit. I wasn't being a chav, I just thought I'd give it a little rev, because I thought the exhaust was blowing, but it might just be quite a raspberry engine. Yeah, cool.
Tea towels.
I haven't got my own any tea towels, no.
For Christmas.
For Christmas?
What's that, George?
The camera.
What do you do?
I'm making videos for YouTube on my car.
What do you do?
Buying and selling them.
George!
Yeah, I know.
George, it's snowing!
You say, I can't see any snow just yet, but it might do later.
What do you do, George? What's it do, George? That camera, George? What's it do?
It's a video camera.
What's it do?
It records stuff.
My babes.
Here, it's recording me right now.
Why?
Because I'm going to make a video on this.
What for?
For YouTube.
Yeah, what's that?
YouTube's like a internet platform.
Yeah?
Where you post your videos on. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm on my second episode.
George, I got your mum Christmas. She was a bike.
She was a bike, did she?
Yeah, Christmas.
Right, so I've bought myself some cheap tackle for my GoPro. I got myself a little head mount and loads of other little bits for like a tenner or something off of eBay. So I'm going to give this a go. Oh, it's all lopsided. 1 second. Let me get it right. What is this? Right. I need to get the thing out, but the car's down. As I was speaking to Dawn then, I've noticed I've got this along here. I really should have, I was in a rush with this car when I got it, but that's really going to affect the price of what I sell it for. Yeah. Oh, the more and more I look at it, I'm like, is this right? But I think if I get it cleaned up and I get all the main issues dealt with and I sell it, well, I get it MOT'd, I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be a cheap car with low miles. I think I was aiming for 1,500 quid, but that blemish on that, probably, I don't know, £1,000 maybe 1,200 quid, but we'll see. If I take some nice photos of it, even like down here, look, it's got little blemishes and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you got to think a car's cheap for a reason, haven't you? I'm usually pretty good at getting deals, but we'll see. It's still got the original Arnold Clark number plates on it, so that's always a good telltale sign. People like that sort of stuff today, but it's just one of them things that people like. This is the next weekend. Some things happened. As you can see, we've got the hose running. What we're going to do, my lovely assistant Becky here is going to help me run the water over all the door jambs, and we're going to try and find this leak that's making the carpets go wet. I noticed that some interior pieces that have come off. Oh, she's a squirter. Sorry. Have come off. So I'm assuming it's from the boot. I did contact the old owner and he said it's possibly the boot, but we're just going to go over them and find out where it is. Yeah, it'd be alright. That's sort of how you want it. You don't want it too powerful. You want it to sort of drain in. We'll do this door first. Oh, seatbelt my ass. Alright, go on then. No, I can't see anything. Do you want to go to the boot? Oh, she's doing all proper job. Yeah, do it. Yeah, whatever. No. Right. Ah, yes. I can see it dripping there. It's the top seal. I don't know if you can see that. There's a drop there, and there's a drop there. That's it. Thank you. Result. So we know, I don't know if you saw the droplets, but there's loads of droplets coming from here. So it's this top seal here that's giving out, which is brilliant news. That means it should hopefully be an easy fix. Right, so these are just my essentials for cleaning a car. This is a jet washer, which I've itemised in the video. This is just like a cheap Titan thing. It does the job. I've watched loads of reviews on it. It's just as good as the Karcher ones. The Karcher ones, I've had friends that have had them and they break pretty easily. I think the problem is people just leave the soap in them and the water, and it just gets to all the seals and perishes it. So you've got to always make sure to drain your jet washer out after every use. Just a cheap bucket with a grit stand, or whatever you want to call it, in there. That should just, so if you drop your sponge on the floor, you can put it in there, and when you're, you fucking soak your sponge in there, it doesn't pick up all the shit from the bottom of the bucket and helps prevent scratching your paint. There's loads of shit in there, I know that. This is just a second bucket for rinsing. I believe, I can't remember why I've got a second bucket actually. It's been a while. Chamois leather, a sponge. I use this brush just for the wheels, and some cheap wax, and a cap head. I'm not entirely sure why that's in there. It's probably from one of my cars. It was a bit rounded by the looks of it. And a big drying cloth. I'm just going to give these a once over, just rinse them out, and then just go over the car with the sponge and the shampoo. I've got a detailing brush in the shed that I'm going to use as well, and just go all the crevices and stuff like that. And I noticed that there's some grease on the Peugeot badge, which I'm going to try and get off, maybe with the white vinegar, or just give it a good hard scrub with the sponge. I'm sure it'll come off. Cool. So, as I said before, up in this jam up here, seal, whatever you want to call it, the water is dripping in. So what I'm going to do is, the interior is already wet, so I'm just going to give it a quick blast with the jet washer along this seal, and just hopefully get all this rubbish out of there. And then he said shit, I've said it now. I think that's just a bit of residue or grease or something like that. So I'll be able to get that off the Peugeot badge then, polish it up nicely. It's just my luck, it's just started to rain. Can't really rely on British weather. So I've left my POV from the head thing, possibly at my girlfriend's. I'm a bit useless with stuff. So I'm going to attempt to strap the GoPro to myself via this body mount here. I need to itemise these as well actually. Assuming that just goes in there like that. Yeah, right, I haven't got a clue how this goes on, so I'll record me struggling to put it on. Oh no, I'm lost already. Right, so I think this goes through there like this. Right, so and that'll come around. I'm guessing my arm goes through here. Head goes through here. Aha! I'll do that little cliffy thing. Right, let's see if we can get you up here. Whee! So I think I've got to use, there's something in this bag here. A little schlub, some sticky things. Let's just get it well. That's what I'm after with them. See, they never show you this in other YouTube videos. The struggle. It's like trying to put a bloody triangle into a square, isn't it? When you're a kid. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, guys. So this goes onto, so the GoPro slots into here, and you screw it up with this little doodad here, and you can pull it into yourself here. Whee! Right, so these are the buckets. I just want to give them a clean out. As you can see, it's got loads of dirt in it and shit. It's been a while since I used it. Cool. Okay, a bit of soap. This is just Halfordone wax. I'm not sure if it's good. I'm just tightening, so whatever's the cheapest is the best for me. But it's not always the case. Sometimes quality is better than quantity, and it's a valuable life lesson that sometimes. A little bit of water on there. So I'm trying to wash the top of the car, and you can't really see it from the chest because I'm a midget. Short king correction. Probably the worst wash I've done yet. I don't feel much satisfaction out of it. I don't usually do it. If it's early on in the season, it's quite cold. That's quite wet. I'm not really enjoying it, but content. It's all about the content. Oh, I've lost my sponge. Where did it go? Ta-da! Oh, she's shitty. Oh, she that ass, bitch. You got nothing on me. Oh, the sun has come. I need to get a detailing brush really, just to get into the crack. I think there is some hot water in the house, so I'm probably going to just go and do a proper job and get some real hot water and more soap. Attempt 2 at washing my car. The sun is out. I haven't got a detailing brush, but I've got sort of this thing for an impact driver that goes on. It's another eBay job with this, just a cleaning equipment thing, just a bundle of shit. And then I've got some actual real hot water and like 3 good scoops of that soap. So hopefully this will do the job a bit better. So what I'm going to do is just get this little brush here and just go all around this seam, all these jams here, and I'll maybe go do all the door jams around it, because when you open the boot, that's the sort of thing that you sort of notice. If it's real clean in there, you sort of think the car's been well looked after. Well looked after. Oh, there we go. There's a split right there. Fuck. I've possibly just done that. Yes, so in that case then, I'm gonna maybe, don't know if that is gonna be it. I'll test it first and see if I need to get a new seal. If it doesn't leak anymore, I'm probably just gonna leave it as it is, because if it's doing the job, it's doing the job. You know what I mean, at the end of the day. And I don't really want it to eat into my profit margin. I'll sort it out at a later point. I'm not going to do that now. This batch, now I'll drop that brush a bit. Will that grease come off with a bit of hot water? Oh yes. Right, so for the wheels and the mould in the interior, I'm going to use white vinegar, because I'm guessing it's just good at killing shit and breaking shit down. This was suggested by ChatGPT, which is my overlord and master. Cool. I like to say cool a lot, don't I? Too much. I think everything's cool to me. Cool, man. Now I've done that, I'm just going to go over it with said brush here. Just give them a good scrub. Oh, it's actually doing it. Cool. Bloody hell. I need to stop saying cool. Sometimes I get those sponsored ads like, you sound stupid if you keep repeating these words. And I'm like, it's just getting to me. How many times can I say cool? in one video. Maybe I'll do a cool counter. Oh, yeah, nice. Maybe get a bit of hot water in there, like. Oh, really dirty, really muddy, the water's there. But I think I've left, oh fuck, I've probably defo treading dog shit. And I've got it, oh, lovely. Right, I'm just going to give the car a quick spray over with the jet washer. I maybe sprayed some of the shit off the hoses and shit like that I've got everywhere. Cool, said cool again, haven't I? Right, so I cleaned the seal out. I'm going to run the watering can over it, and I'm going to put the camera inside the car and review the footage after just to see if the leak's gone. I think it has, but I'm just going to double check. Alright, so the watering can's going to go over it now. I can't see any drips. Right, so yeah, I've just reviewed the footage. I can't see any drips whatsoever. I'm going to say I fixed it, which I'm really happy about. The next task, that is going to be a bit of a chore. There's loads of mould in here, like more than I anticipated. So if you look down here, all in the carpet over here, there's little specks in the headline. That I'm not sure about. Up here, all of this is super dirty. Carpets are wet as hell. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to clean the interior out as much as I can. I'm going to give it a wet vac. Now I've stopped the leak, the main leak, which I hope it is. Yeah, give it a wet vac, get all the carpets as dry as possible, maybe air it out and then hoover it. And I'll probably, I don't know, maybe go with the white vinegar first, but there's loads of stones and stuff in it, so maybe I should air it out first. Or at least wet vac what I can and try not hoover up stones. But yeah, cool. I'm happy that I've sorted the leak. Right, so I've just found loads of water in the boot. So I'm hoping the wet vac can just suck it out, but look at this. I'm not sure how you get that off, but I'm just going to try and suck it out. That is wrong. It's just filled it up. Oh, it's already filled it up. Oh, look at that. There is a drain here, so I'm just going to pour it down one of these. Is there a bigger drain? Is there a proper drain plug? Is there a plug on this? Ah. How about this? Lovely. That's as deep as I can get for now. Let's just see if I can fit it. That is it. I'm not sure if it's just seized on. Alright, give me a second. I'm just going to see if I can sort this out. So, with a bit of ingenuity and some things that I found in my boot of the Audi, I managed to just, I don't know if you can see that. And now it's going. Ooh, she's proper caked up. There we go, now I can get the wheel out. Oh! Got a lot of rubber on that spare, which is good. It's Continental as well. There should, ooh, 10p. There should be a drain in that, really. That is poor design by the French, the Japanese, I don't know. It's always the Citroen C1, Toyota Aygo, and this. Pretty much the same car. I've just seen a couple of plugs here, which I'm assuming are drain points. There we go. Oh, look at that. If the camera's got that, look at that whirlpool. Whoa, that is cool. Look at that. That's water retention right there. The way it's just not falling straightly through the hole and it's creating surface over it. And it's dripping from that. I reckon it's a bit viscous. It's probably got loads of shit in it. The water's slimy as hell. So it's probably thicker than normal water. It's, oh, cool. There's loads of shit in it. More clips, which I'll probably keep because I'm assuming this interior's been out. So these are probably going to be quite crucial to the car, and hopefully I'll be able to find where they go. Like here and here doesn't have screws in it. There's another screw, 2 screws. Oh, 5p, 10p. I'm a rich man. I put all another 10p here. Oh, they like their 10p's, don't they? They're under chippy. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but I can't get that one out. I'm rich here. I'm a rich boy. I've actually managed to find some interior screws. So I managed to clip this clip wasn't in the carpet, so I've managed to clip that back in. I found these 2 screws, which I'm hoping just go in here. I'll be so happy if they do. Oh, yes, it's catching. Brilliant. And this side here, I love it when I can just find all these little bits and put it back together. Cool. I'm going to tighten these up with a screwdriver. Yeah, I'm going to just try, if I keep finding clips, I'm going to keep trying to put it all back together how it was, because it would be nice to get it back to as best condition as it was. I'm just chatting shit. So I'm pretty happy that I've managed to get most of the interior back together. And now I'm just going to go over all the grubby bits inside with some white vinegar and a cloth, and hopefully there's some like, I don't know if you can see, but I think it's a kid's like drawn on it, and there's just little bits of mud here and there, and in the cup holders and stuff, real grubby. So yeah, I'll get back to you. So I've just given the interior a good clean. I removed most of the mould. Here it is. I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out so far. The car wash that I did, I'm not very happy with it. It was raining and I've just noticed loads of bits I couldn't see because of the rain, so I'm going to probably give it a proper wash either tomorrow or next week. I said I was going to try and book it in for MOT this week, but I just haven't had time and it wasn't really ready. I've still got a few little bits to do, like do the battery clamp and that, but yeah, it's come out a lot better, and I've managed to get all this interior back together and find some of the pieces and stuff like that. But yeah, it's good. Cool. The car's also started to pay me back already. So there's 11p, 21p, 22, 24, 25, 30, 32, 34p. Result.